Well, in case you didn't know by now, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. One way to liven things up at home, oysters.
Well, they're not difficult to prepare necessarily. You can make them right at home, and you know what? They're considered an aphrodisiac, so, exciting thing for Valentine's Day, I suppose, for some people. We've got Andrew here from Whole Foods. He came in to tell us more about oysters, how you make them, how you prep them. I mean, I guess you don't really have to make them necessarily, right?
Right, yeah. You can eat them straight up, as you see here. Add a little lemon, lime, or hot sauce. But they're actually not that intimidating, and they're actually pretty easy to prepare.
Oh, I think they're pretty intimidating.
Yeah.
So now you can cook them. They don't have to be served.
Right. Yeah, you could bake them, lay coarse salt on a baking pan, put a little compound butter on them, and broil them.
Oh, okay.
And maybe top them with a little Parmesan cheese. And
that's nice.
Yeah.
Now, not oysters, all of them are the same, right? The East Coast oysters taste different than the West Coast oysters?
Right, yeah, like your East Coast oysters to me are a little not as meaty.
Got it.
And your West Coast are sweeter in flavor. But yeah, you can ask any of our fishmongers at Whole Foods, and they'll give you, suggestion tips and flavor profiles.
The West Coast oysters are much more chill. Hey, dude, it's all good. I'm just an oyster.
Yeah.
So I always wonder this, when you live out in Colorado, I mean, we're so landlocked. How do you get good seafood? How do you make sure you're getting good seafood?
Yeah, well, luckily, a lot of our oysters are caught and shipped over through airplanes. So you probably out of water 48 hours. So
wow.
Really fresh, and you can always tell by them being closed and not open that they'll be alive. Yeah.
All right, so when you look at an oyster, so the fact that this is closed, there's no opening there, that's a good sign?
And that's the same thing for any live shellfish.
When are they in season?
Year round.
Year round, okay.
Yeah, some varieties aren't available in the hotter months in summer, but yeah, we do them year round.
All right, so Megan, are you down?
No, I'm going to pass.
What do you mean pass? You're gonna,
I'll watch you.
All right, well, Drew's in. Come on.
Well, I'm in. Dude's in.
Yeah.
It's an acquired taste, don't you?
Yes.
You got the hot sauce over there.
Yeah,
right?
do you want the hot sauce?
Is this going to be like an oyster eating contest?
Oh, maybe
Let's
it
do
is.
it.
I don't know.
Wait, it could quickly turn into that.
Pass one over.
They're all raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
They
all
just
raw.
both came in hot.
Just toss it over.
Well, when I was a
Little
kid
lemon.
and I had a raw oyster,
Yeah.
they like poked at it with the knife and it kind of moved.
No.
No.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
I swear.
Well, that means it's fresh.
Yeah, a little nugget in there.
There you go. So now you can do
slip
it
it
at
down.
home. There you go.
Dude, Drew's in the lead. You better hurry up.
Wow. How was that, Greg?
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah.
Delicious.
But you can't like chew it, right? You just have
You just
have
like
to
slurp it.
swallow
Just
You
slurp it.
chew it.
Yep.
You chew it,
slurp
though.
it, and you'll
You
have
can
a
definitely
nice
taste
Some
it.
saltine
I
crack.
remember
Oh, the
it
big
being
one.
too like,
Gooey?
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Take another one.
They
another
scared
one?
me.
Yeah.
Well, Greg and Drew
cocktail.
are
Try the.
eating for both
Try
of
the
us.
hot
hot sauce or a little
I'm
lime.
going to put down about $15
lime on
worth of
lime.
this.
Yeah, I like lime on the West Coast oysters.
Oh, I've never had lime before.
Dudes, you're hogging the.
Oh, yeah, take it.
Just send a bill to Gregory Dutra at Fox 31.
At Dutra Weather on Twitter.
There you go.
I have PayPal.
Oh, my
Venmo.
Lord.
Yeah, Venmo.
So is it an acquired taste? I mean, I think the texture is something that a lot of
Right.
people,
Yeah.
this guy,
Get over it.
hard to
Like,
get over.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
and I mean, I recommend for any new folks trying oysters to try your West Coast
Oh, that's
oysters.
good.
They're a little
Maybe try
smoother.
it baked first, too.
Or
do like
baked,
the lime.
yeah, or baked.
that what they-
You can grill them in the summer.
That's
I mean,
3 down. What are you up to, Drew?
2.
It's
You
like
gotta
a
get
frat
it.
party.
You gotta
all
get
of
it.
a
Oh,
sudden.
my
You gotta
God.
get a dozen in.
Yeah, at least.
That sounds like a
So
challenge,
you're in
Greg.
the lead here?
Good stuff.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, and you can come by on Fridays, and we do what we call buck-a-shuck, where we have a variety of oysters you can
Really?
choose from, and they're
You shuck them yourself?
$1 each.
Well, speaking
We
of,
will for you. If
is
you
it
don't
hard
want
to shuck an oyster?
No, it's really simple, actually.
Do it.
Yeah,
do it,
pop
Megan.
one open.
Yeah, what you want to do is make sure they're scrubbed and clean, but at Whole
Okay.
Foods, we already have that done for you. And what you're going to do is just put a towel over, apply a little pressure.
Okay.
That one
You're
doesn't
going to
wanna
find right here where the cup is, and
open it right up.
Open it right up, and you're going to just run your hand along the side of it, and it's going to pop off. And you're going to take the top off here.
Can you do that with a knife, or does it have to be that special?
Oyster knife would be best.
helps, yeah.
Wipe it down, and then what you're going to do is just loosen the oyster
Yeah.
around the cup,
And they're not alive, right, Sam?
No, they are alive.
and then you're all set.
There we go.
You have to devein it like you do.
No. It's easier to actually prepare than a shrimp. You'd think if you're gonna eat them raw like that.
You just eat everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said,
The whole
shuck-
thing.
Come by, we'll shuck them for you.
So who do you think won?
You see the size of that one? I just took them.
He was fired up at the beginning.
Oysters, everything's a competition. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you stopping in from Whole Foods there in Cherry Creek, and obviously it could be a great fancy smancy dinner for Valentine's Day if your sweetie likes oysters.
Yeah, good stuff.
So basically, Drew and I are going to go on a date together. My wife can't have it because she's pregnant.
Amber doesn't need to know.
A match made in the ocean, apparently.
It's an aphrodisiac,
real
after
quickly,
all.
how warm today?
We'll hit 50 today, 60 degrees tomorrow. As you go on out for the next couple of days after that, though, there is going to be some snow in the forecast.